Federal law allows citizens to reproduce, distribute, or exhibit portions of copyrighted motion pictures, videotapes, or video discs under certain circumstances without authorization of the copyright holder. This is called fair use and is allowed for purposes of criticism, news reporting, teaching, and parody which doesn't infringe the copyright under 17 U.S.C. 107.
You know how this go overseas, get your passport, SYSBM stuff is some bullshit? I'm about to tell you how. How convenient and how easy is it for men to tell you that all these women in America, all these women in the West ain't no good. They're hypergamous. They monkey branching. The woman's nature. They all hoes and sleeping around. The women that you see every day at work, at the mall, at the store, at the gym, everywhere. Oh, there's something wrong with all of them. But I got these mysterious women that you cannot see that's in a whole nother part of the world. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you how amazing these mystery women are. Now, I'm not going to tell you I was over there tricking. I was over there spending money. I was over there spending times with prostitutes. I was over there in massage parlors. I'm not going to tell you that. Nor am I going to tell you how infrequently I'm over there. Because I'm only over there a weekend, maybe a week, 2-3 times out the whole year, maybe 10, 15 days out of all the days in the year. I'm not going to tell you that I've only interacted with a couple of women. Because let's be real, these dudes that do this are unsuccessful with women in the States. So as soon as they go overseas and find a woman that's paying them any kind of attention, they get laser tunnel vision on that one. So it's not even like they're interacting with a large population of the women in these other countries in the first place. On top of that, most of them don't marry the women. Hardly any of them bring the woman back to the States with them.
I've been saying this for a long time.
So here it is. I'm telling you, all these great women in these other places, even though I've only met a few women, and when I'm dealing with them, I'm tricking and spending money on them, and I will never bring them back, and I will never marry them, and I will never get in a relationship with them. But I'm telling you that this is a viable solution. Bro, it's a scam.
There you go.
It doesn't make any logical sense.
It don't make no logical sense. And see, this is exactly what the passport scam is. I've been teaching this for a long time. I've been pretty much trying to wake up the brothers to make them understand that a lot of these particular people that are involved in this passport bro thing, you got women involved in this, you got a lot of people that are involved in the same scam because it makes money. It's what's popping. It's what we need to all join in on. It's like everybody want to jump on the bandwagon and be a part of the get along gang so that they can all make money. But at the end of the day, brothers, exactly what are these passport guys doing? They're going overseas to deal with so-called 304s. Understand this. In Brazil, prostitution is legal. Do you understand me? In the Dominican Republic, prostitution is legal. Do you understand that, bro? In Colombia, prostitution is legal. So why do you think these guys go there? And you know what's so sad, fam? You got women that claim they're here to teach young girls not to make their mistakes. She endorsed guys dealing with prostitutes. Yeah, you can't make this up, people. This is why you cannot take none of these women serious, because they'll say one thing with their tongue and then they'll support and embrace men that pay for prostitutes. But they want to tell you that they're here to help the young girls when men are going overseas to deal with prostitutes. Rather than these guys just come out and say, look, I don't want a relationship. I don't want no wife. I just want sex. They don't do that. They hide behind, oh, the women in America are horrible. They're terrible people. We get treated like kings overseas. No, you get treated like a king when you spend some money. Do you understand? Those women overseas are not going to be treating you like a king if you ain't coming out your pocket. So I don't know what is the difference between you going over there talking about you being treated like a king. You're not being treated like a king for free. There's a price. Which mean the women technically don't like you. They like what you can do for them. So it's not real. It's one big scam and money-making opportunity for impoverished women to pretty much profit off of the lust of men in America. Let's break down a couple of things that this brother had to say.
You know how this go overseas, get your passport, SYSBM stuff is some bullshit? I'm about to tell you how. How convenient and how easy is it for men to tell you that all these women in America, all these women in the West ain't no good?
That's true. How is it that they could tell you that all these women are no good? As if though they dated every single woman in America. Half of these guys can't even attract women in today's day. It's really sad, fam. I got another video I'm coming up with where you're going to hear for yourself and see how most of these guys are socially awkward and really don't have literally a leg to stand on. We're gonna be going in on these passport bros.
Hypergamous, they monkey branching, the woman's nature, they all hoes and sleeping around. The women that you see every day at work, at the mall, at the store, at the gym, everywhere.
It's like they preach to you doom. They preach doom to you that the women are just no good. We understand that women have problems in America, just like you brothers have problems in America. But to literally sit around and say that women in America are just no good, I need to get me a passport and find some woman overseas, is literally a waste of time. Like, you don't know the language overseas. Everything over there is full of damn prostitution. All the women over there are impoverished. If these women were really that great, the men in that country would have wifed them up already. That's not happening. You understand? You guys are going down there because you desire one thing and one thing only. And for some odd reason in these YouTube streets, nobody wants to admit that passport bros go overseas just because they want sex. None of you guys are starting families. You're not having no children with none of these women. So what are you doing? You're doing the same thing you were doing in America. That's it. There's no other way around it.
Oh, there's something wrong with all of them. But I got these mysterious women that you cannot see that's in a whole other part of the world. And I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you how amazing these mystery women are.
That's exactly what they're doing, which makes no sense. Listen, most of these guys that call themselves travel brothers and passport bros, these guys been out of the country one time and automatically they're a passport bro. They're a passport bro after leaving the country for just 2 days. They had a 2-day weekend in Colombia and already they have toured the globe. Oh yeah, the women in Colombia are so much better than the women in America, man. It's a breath of fresh air. Really? Really? You want me to believe that lie? These guys are literally delusional, fam.
Now, I'm not going to tell you I was over there tricking. I was over there spending money.
That's exactly what they were doing. Every single passport bro have to spend money to get vagina overseas. And it's a sad situation because when I see women that are endorsing the passport bros, that's when I know that this is a cartel business, because only a foolish, clamorous woman would literally endorse men going overseas to get vagina via prostitution. And then have the nerve to claim that these guys are just seeking out peace and opportunity and all this other junk. No, they're doing the same thing they were doing over here. The problem is they can't afford the prostitutes over here. And I am not suggesting that guys pretty much go that route. That's not what I'm here for. My issue with these passport bros is they're not going overseas to find wives. They're not going overseas because they're building families. They're definitely not having babies or children with any of the women they engage with. So what are they doing? Pumping and dumping women. Now, I have a question to all female content creators that support passport bros. Do you endorse men pumping and dumping all of the young girls that you are trying to reach? That's when you get the crickets. That's how delusional women are. This is why I don't take none of these females seriously on social media. None of them. Any female content creator you can point out, fam, I can guarantee you, she do not support black men. She do not support black women. She could give a damn about the community, and she don't care about any morals or values. The only thing she care about is her damn pockets. And that's it. Once people have no morals and values, you can't take them serious. Period.
I was over there spending times with prostitutes. I was over there in massage parlors.
That's exactly what they did. That's exactly what passport bros are doing.
I'm not going to tell you that, nor am I going to tell you how infrequently I'm over there.
That's another thing. These guys are not over there frequent. Let me tell you something, brothers. A lot of you guys are following these passport bros, especially the ones that claim, oh, I can speak Portuguese and I can do this and I can do that. Brothers, these particular people have been set up to deceive you. Most of these guys already done live there, and they come to the U.S. and act as if though they're from over here, when really these particular guys are agents in disguise that literally are here to bring you over there for their businesses. And this is the biggest scam that you guys must understand. How in the world these guys can literally just come over here, play this little game to you, and have you believe in everything is all cool. Listen, if these guys are going overseas and it's so great, where is their wife? Why can't these guys seem to settle down? I thought they're going over there because the American women are no good. I thought because the American women are not cooking and cleaning. Well, why is it that when they touch down in Brazil and they get with a Brazilian woman, why they can't wife up that particular woman? What's taking them so long? What's the big deal? What's going on? Because it's not about wifing any woman up. It's not about building a family. It's about men going overseas to live their best life in terms of just having sex with the local women in these countries. And this is what they're doing, and they don't come out and pretty much say it, because to say that you're going overseas just for sex, it sounds very, very, very suspect. Like, wow, that's what you guys are going over there for? So they act as if though they're looking for something better. They're looking for a wife. They're looking for this. And none of these guys have wives. Absolutely none of these guys are successful, fam. None of them.
I'm only over there a weekend, maybe a week, 2-3 times out the whole year.
Wow.
Maybe 10-15 days out of all the days in the year.
And most of those guys literally chip in order to get a plane ticket. These guys would literally chip in as a group to get some sort of discount, and they'll go down there together. Now, why would a group of men go down to the DR or to Colombia or Brazil together as a group? Why? Because they're looking for sex, bro. Period. There's no other way. You're not looking for a wife, fam. I don't know why these guys are continually acting like they're looking for something better when all they're looking for is easy access to vagina via cash.
I'm not going to tell you that I've only interacted with a couple of women, because let's be real, these dudes that do this are unsuccessful with women in the States.
Listen, that is a fact, bro. That is a fact. And I'm going to show you this in my next reaction video. I'm going to show you receipts showing you a passport bro who is totally socially awkward. The guy can't get no woman, but he believes if he go overseas, he'll be successful.
So as soon as they go overseas and find a woman that's paying them any kind of attention, they get laser tunnel vision on that one.
Yep.
So it's not even like they're interacting with a large population of the women in these other countries.
Right. They're just thirsty for that one woman.
In the first place. On top of that, most of them don't marry the women.
They definitely don't marry none of these women. None of these guys wife up any woman. You don't hear nothing about these men having babies with these women. You don't hear none of that. It's literally crickets every time. Why? Because they don't care.
Hardly any of them bring the woman back to the States with them.
They would never do that because they think that if they bring them back, somehow they're going to be Americanized. And the truth is, if they don't bring them back and the women are in Brazil, why these men don't wife these women up? Why? What's taking them so long? Because they're not interested in that.
So here it is. I'm telling you, all these great women in these other places, even though I've only met a few women, and when I'm dealing with them, I'm tricking and spending money on them.
They spend a whole lot of money. These guys spend an arm and a leg on women all day long. The same stuff they do in America is the same stuff they do overseas.
And I will never bring them back, and I will never marry them, and I will never get in a relationship with them. But I'm telling you that this is a viable solution.
Right. How is it a solution if you guys are not wifing them up and having babies with them? It's certainly not a solution. You guys are scamming the brothers, and we're going to keep calling you out.
Bro, it's a scam.
It's a scam, fam. Trust and believe.
It doesn't make any logical sense.
Doesn't make any logical sense. Anyway, leave your comments, your feedback. Let me know exactly what you think about the video. Make sure you give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more content. This is the passport scam, and we're going to pretty much keep our foot on their neck until they understand that we are always going to speak this truth, because a lot of these guys within these passport groups are only involved in this just because they want to have sex with women. That's it. This is not about building family. This is not about marriages. This is not about morals. This is not about values. This is all about guys tricking on 304s, tricking on women of the night. And I have receipts where people are literally embracing this, saying it's okay. It's perfectly okay. Guys are saying, what's the matter with that? What's the matter with guys doing this? It's legalized over there. So let me get this straight. You guys are basically proving my point. You're going down there for prostitutes. So you're going down there to have relations with women that every other guy is banging. But then you complain that the women in America have a high body count. Let it make sense, people. Let it make sense. Anyway, I'm out of here, fam. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Ringo TV Reactions, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out. Peace.